happening? What's happening?
We're in the car. You know what that means. We're out in the streets today. So first of all, welcome to Just Us, Milton and Felicia. We're in the streets today. So we're going to the Steel Creek area in Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
The Steel Creek area in Charlotte, because one of our customers at work, he has a funnel cake truck, and he's at a mall, like an outlet, and unfortunately they're going to be closing down the food trucks in that area because of complaints. Haters, yeah, complaining about, it's taking away from the food court, which is crazy, you guys, because the food court is, me and Milton walked in the food court. I would never go in there and eat in the food court. Not that it's not terrible, this is a newer place, but I didn't see anything that I just wanted to eat. So I'm like, I don't even know why they fussing and complaining, but
because they want people to be directed there as opposed to what's outside.
Yeah, but they don't even have a sweets place in there.
Exactly.
So, but I guess you can't tell one food truck to go in there and let the other one stay. So it has to be all or none. So he said they about to shut us down. I think they have this month and like 2 weeks of next month left, and that's it with the funnel cake. So I told him I'm coming this weekend to get me a funnel cake, and I was gonna go yesterday, but I was a little bit lazy, just a tad little bit. Well, I wasn't late. I was in the house doing some cleaning and stuff like that, and some recording. So today we're out in the streets, right?
We out in the streets, y'all. We don't be in the streets that much, but we'll start picking it up a little bit to get out of the studio or the home. Sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle, but
for sure. Yeah, so we are on the road, rolling out, you guys. We hope that you have been checking out our other videos, okay? Today you would have gotten Just Us, Milton and Felicia, and that was adulting, growing up, your expectation of what it was going to be like versus reality of what it is like. We talked about that today, so go check that out. I'll put a thumbnail so you can see which one to click on.
When reality kick in, that's a whole different thing than what you thought. So
yes,
just brace yourself.
Yes, for sure, because I'm telling you, what we saw and what we was just dreaming would come quickly was us being old enough to do whatever we wanted to do with our money, with our time, with everything. And that, it's just not what it looks like. No. It's just not. So you can go back and check that out with Just Us. And also last week for the Roll Effect podcast, we talked about trusting and how God really took care of our relationship and just made it stronger, made our bond stronger.
And he wants, even though you pray for different things, he kind of wants you to do the work on earth. Mm-hmm. You can't just go by, you pray for something and expect for him to do it all. It don't work like that. Yeah, you got to do the work. He can open doors, but you got to walk through those doors. Yeah. And you got to prove yourself worthy of being able to elevate. Yes. Because he can't just trust anybody with anything. Yeah, for sure. In order for us to even be having these conversations, it is good that you had to go through something, because now you're relatable. Yeah. And if we didn't go through certain things, we couldn't even put some of this stuff out. That's true. And all of those things wasn't easy to go through. Yes, so for sure. We try to help a lot of people that we know that been through similar situations.
Yeah.
But don't know which way to turn.
Yeah.
Even though they may pray, but they don't have somebody on earth to relate to their situation.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of our episodes are based on our personal lives.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get you to look at it and say, wait a minute, I went through something similar.
Yes.
And then you can compare what you did to try to fix it.
Yeah.
Or what we did to try to fix it.
Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, learn from there.
Yes, for sure.
So
you have to learn from that. And I think being vulnerable and kind of being transparent to let you guys know, you know, we went through some things too, but we came out on the other side. And if it's a relationship that you really trying to work on and you want that to work, because we was talking about today, we kind of had two services today. We looked at Elevation, which is the church we attend, and then we looked at our home church, my home church actually, from my city, where my brother was preaching today. And so both services was absolutely amazing as far as the, you know, the message was concerned. And we was sitting at the table and we was talking while drinking our coffee. We was talking about how sometimes you go through things and you're like, it just seems like it's just so terrible. And then when you see how God brought you on the other side, or there's a message, because we was talking about an argument we had, a disagreement rather, we had, and how when we walked into the church, that message was speaking to us directly. That message was our message. And we knew it. And it's just how God, he speaks to people and situations. And so you don't ever know who God is sending to have conversation with you. You just have to be open to receive it, right?
Right. And in order to do that, you got to hear it first.
Yeah.
And then you have to move on it.
Yeah.
Because you can receive it, but if it ain't going nowhere, you just heard it.
Yeah.
So you got to receive it and put it into action and understand that message was for you to be a game changer.
Yeah.
Because you can change the atmosphere through that, or you can keep it the way it is.
Yeah.
You got choices right there.
Yeah.
So just be careful what you hear and make sure what you hear is the right thing.
Yeah.
So you can move on it. But of course, again, you got to have a relationship so you can distinguish what you're hearing.
Yes, please have a relationship, you guys. It's very important. We live in a terrible, terrible climate right now where people are they don't have conscience. They don't have a conscience, and they doing any and everything. And you got to have a relationship so you can be covered, and God can, because he sees things that we don't see, you know? So he protects us not only from the things that we see, but the unseen things that we don't see, you know? And so please, I beg you guys to have a relationship with God and say your prayers and just have conversation. He knows everything. He just wants you to come to him, you know? Broken, messed up, jacked up, whatever. Just come as you are and let him work a miracle in your life. And so I really appreciate both of those services today. My brother, he came out of Nehemiah today, and they had a church service, a Men's Day program. And then my stepsister, she came down to get prayer and to rededicate her life back to Christ, and which I think was awesome. You know, you don't know what's the
root cause.
Yeah, and you don't know, you know, people just, you know, they go through things and they just like, okay, I'm done. I got a purpose. She said, I got a purpose in this life, and I gotta go find my purpose. And that is so, oh my God, that is so true. We all have a purpose. God placed us here for a reason, and you just gotta go figure out what your purpose is. What is God trying to tell you, to what to do? You have that. And so I thought that was great. So yeah, we're in the streets. We're kind of hanging out. So that was just us. And then Girl Talk. Well, as I'm talking, I'll be airing Girl Talk today for Tuesday. And that topic is going to be about peace, basically, as a woman, how to find your peace, how to say no and mean no, and your no's are not negotiable. It's no, you know.
Redefining in how you move.
Yes, absolutely.
Which might be a new thing if you've been used to yes.
For sure. So.
And if you haven't seen the first episode.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the first episode, you need to go check that out, because that is who God say we are. Who God says that we are. You know, we came out of the book of Ephesians. Ephesians is that love book. I love it because he's talking about how we're chosen, we're redeemed, we're loved, we're his. I love all of that. And when you feeling lost, like you don't know that you belong to somebody, and that's our God, our King of Kings, our Lord's the Lord, our Jehovah Jireh, your provider, you know, all of that. Jehovah Nisi, everything. He's everything to us. And so when you feeling lost and hopeless, there is one who created you that have you every single time. So make sure you go back and look at the first episode of that, and then the second episode as well. So we're doing some things, and we'll be announcing some things. A thing pretty soon that I am really
big things coming. Big things coming.
I'm really excited about this one, but and don't worry, it's not a new day or a new. You know, we already got Sunday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on lock. It's not another day, so yeah, we're not gonna do that. But it's something that's happening, and we're gonna announce that very soon. But we have reached our destination, and I'm gonna be going over here to support the funnel cake business before they're kind of locked out of the outlet. This is our outlet store, is Tanger in North Carolina. Keep straight, babe. Let me make sure that I don't know if that is or is it. It looked like it. Yep. It says funnel cake. Okay. So we're gonna have some dessert. It's crazy. We're gonna have dessert before dinner. Oh no, it's a thing. Never mind.
Up front thing.
We're gonna have dessert before dinner, you guys. People be over parking on the parking. That might be okay right now. I don't know.
That's too close.
Okay. Saw somebody? Okay.
I'm hoping he get in and
I know.
crank up the car.
They're coming out. Don't you just like dislike when people get in their car and you wait and they just sit there? They go, a car coming.
No, I have to see my point of view. Oh, got a group of people.
Yeah. So we're gonna park and we're gonna see you guys at the funnel cake place. Hey. I'll be back.
5 wings turned out.
Roll effect. Just us. Yeah. Ain't nobody else, baby. Just us. Turn the world off for a minute. Listen. We ain't gotta go nowhere. We can vibe right here. Sweats on, head down, no makeup, no fear. Ordering, pull up, let the day fade out. You the only one I ever wanna sing about. Dim lights, Netflix on, but we ain't watching. Caught up in your eyes, that's my favorite option. Phone on silent, we don't need no rush. Every little moment with you feeling like trust. We could hit the city, we could stay in bed. We could top our dreams, get up in our heads. Baby, all I know, all I really need is you right next to me. It's just us on a date night, so I know life. Just us, game night, laughing till we both tired. Just us, long drive, windows down a late night. Just us, two hearts, one love in the same sky. We don't need a crowd, don't need much. World fade out when it's just us. Just us, just us. Baby, I'm in love with the just us. Cards on the table, you know I don't bluff. You my queen, I treat your heart like it's made of gold dust. Playing on smack talk, you be talking your talk. Then you curl up in my arms when the game's all stop. We can book a late flight.
Okay, you guys, we just left the funnel cake place. Milton has a red velvet with red velvet ice cream. And I have the salted caramel.
Yeah.
And it has the salted caramel. It has the vanilla ice cream on top of it. It looks so delicious. So we're finna dive in.
The next day.
Hey y'all. I know y'all was like, where are we? Because yesterday we went to the outlets and did the funnel cake, and it was so hot. We stopped vlogging. It was so hot.
If my mom can say back in the day, it was hotter than Cooter Brown. And I guess that was a real person. Because Cooter Brown must have been a hot mess.
She must have been a hot mess. If it was hotter than Cooter Brown, like, oh my goodness. But it was so extremely hot yesterday. It was so hot that when we got the funnel cakes, right? Milton was like, do you want to go and sit, like, in the mall, have this, like, seating area in the middle?
And it was shaded.
A little bit. And he was like, babe, you want to go over there? I said, absolutely not. Let's go to the car, cut the car on, and get me some air, please. I mean, it was so humid. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, it was Miami humid, and we don't really get a lot of that in Charlotte. So
yeah,
that was hot.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we decided to come back today. So we got our coffee.
So we don't have a heat stroke while talking and filming.
We got our coffee and we was like, let's just tell the people about our day, and we'll end this vlog here. But our little mini vlog. So just to give you some information about the funnel cake place. The funnel cake company is called Fun-O Cakes. So if you in Charlotte, you can look on his Instagram
and it's
account.
A food truck.
It's a food truck. And he has, on Instagram, he has a lot of different videos that you can look at. But he's one of our customers at our ice cream company. And I have been saying, I'm coming to get get a funnel cake because one of my coworkers said, it's so good, Felicia, you got to try it. I'm a funnel cake person. Anybody know? You go to the parks, go to the amusement park, anything, whatever funnel cakes, I'm getting it. Because I'm just that person. But I haven't had any good experiences lately. Lately, it hadn't been hitting. And I was like, I need me a good funnel cake. So just to tell you, like, in the area that he was at, they are trying to, I think I mentioned this in the video, they're moving food trucks away from the area because the people in the food court are kind of complaining about, the food trucks, which, I mean, I get, but I don't, because especially his is dessert. And so it's like, we all need some dessert after a meal.
Right. And
right.
It ain't that many of them vendors in there.
Right.
But
no, because there's not a lot of people in the food court.
Yeah,
so
I think they just hating because they want all the traffic that they can get.
They don't want to share the love. Right. They do not want to share the love.
And there's no dessert in there that I know of.
I don't think so either. But this we got this funnel cake, and by the time we walked to the car, let me just tell y'all. Come here. Let me tell y'all something. It had started melting. We walked from the funnel cake truck to our car, which was it was not far at all.
I'm gonna say that was probably about 30 feet.
The ice cream had already started melting because it's the funnel cake with the twist, you guys. It had ice cream on the funnel cake, and I've never gotten a funnel cake with ice cream on top of it. Never, ever. Have you?
Neither have I. I wasn't even a funnel cake person. I would just taste a little piece of yours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, this same old thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's funnel cake, little ice cream. Ain't no big deal. I ain't gonna get happy.
Yeah. But he put ice cream on top of our funnel cake. So if you saw in the video, Milton had the red velvet funnel cake with red velvet ice cream. I had salted caramel funnel cake with vanilla ice cream, and mine was with caramel dripping and chocolate, and then it had the vanilla ice cream. You guys, let me tell you something. I promise you. Now, I just said I'm a funnel cake girl. This was the best funnel cake that I have ever had. Ever. Hands down. Best. That ice cream and that funnel cake together, game changer. Game changer. And that's why I said it's a funnel cake with a twist, because normally you just get the funnel cake, you get the powder, you get whatever you want on it or whatever. This was incredible. It wasn't overly sweet. And the cake, because and you would think so, because it's like the funnel cake and then the ice cream, but it's not. It just complements each other so well. I had to do a review on his thing, and then I will do this video review on his site, because I like to support businesses, especially businesses that are doing their thing, and he is doing his thing, and I just had to come back to give him some props on that. What do you think about the funnel cake?
Man.
Because you're not a funnel cake person, so.
No, I'm a foodie person.
You're a foodie. He's a foodie.
So funnel cakes really didn't do it for me, because obviously, in my opinion, of growing up with a chef, if it ain't right, I don't want it. So most of the funnel cakes that I got are they fry it a little too hard. Mm-hmm. And it's not fried perfectly where you can walk around a minute and it still have a good texture and softness to it. This had a little tiny bit of crust, but it was just right. That's what I can appreciate. And I know it was just right because the next day I ate the other half.
Yes.
I nuked it just a little bit, but it was still eatable. Mm-hmm. But the one I had, red velvet, man, it was perfect with the red velvet ice cream. And I mean, I'm telling you, a lot of them you have to kind of break, right?
Yes.
This you could take the fork and it had moisture. Like that. Yeah. It had moisture to it.
Yeah. And it was absolutely amazing.
I would have eaten the whole thing, but we didn't eat dinner yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was hands down my favorite funnel cake ever. And I'm probably gonna try to look some areas every now and then where he at.
Yeah, and
we
take
just
the
gonna go get
grandkids as well,
right?
Because
it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it. And he wouldn't let me pay. He would not let me pay, you guys. He was like, no. And I'm like, I want to pay. No. Now I'm going to support his business, and he won't even let me support it.
Well, he said y'all handle him right, so that's how businesses do. But he was telling me through one window, because she was on the other side, can you please tell your wife don't pay? But y'all, once I tasted at the window and looked at it, I'm like, no, we got to give you at least a tip. Because I ain't never did that with the other funnel cake. Once I took that first bite, I was like, oh, okay, it's all right. I ain't going to show my facial expression. Yeah. But this was, I literally, when we went to the car, I really wanted to eat and go back and tell him.
Yeah.
But he'll see this.
He'll see this for sure.
Like this was, whatever they did is.
Yeah, hands down. And even the business structure, the way he does it, is really awesome. It's amazing. And so I like to shout out people that are doing amazing things. And that's amazing. And sometimes people want to, kind of knock you back a little bit when you're thinking you moving the needle forward with your business and stuff, and then you get hit with, oh, you can't come here anymore, where that's mostly your business is coming through. So God has another plan for him. I think his things should be packaged. So I told him, I said, you need to figure out how to package the actual funnel cake,
right. The actual,
what is it? The batter?
The batter, right.
To try to do that and then put the toppings or whatever. I find a way to do that and sell this at stores, because I'm telling y'all, with the directions that he will give, I think it's a game changer for sure. And if we ever have something, at some type of event or something within our company, or even if we do something where the roll effect for maybe for Thanksgiving or something like that, or something, I think that funnel cake truck will be in my area somewhere, because it is worth it. It is worth supporting. So we like to support people. So that was a good thing. And not only that, y'all, let me just tell y'all one more thing, right? One more thing is that day my husband was looking for some shoes, and y'all, normally I'm shopping at the outlet. I'm shopping at the outlet. I'm going to find something, and I'm going to go in stores and everything. Y'all, I went inside the shoe store that he was looking in.
It was just one.
Sat at a bench and just was like in the cool air, because I knew that I had to go back out there and I couldn't hardly breathe. And when you when you menopausing and that heat, child, I couldn't do it. I could not. I struggled.
She couldn't function.
I couldn't.
And we didn't walk very long. But I think her mind was like, I needs to get to this car and get this AC. I don't care what's out here.
I don't care. I didn't want to do it. And it's crazy because we was going to eat dinner. And then both the places we wanted to eat dinner at was not even what I want to eat dinner at. Shane's.
Yeah, Rib Shack.
And it's no longer in business anymore. It's gone. Something else was there. And I was looking forward to that Shane Rib Shack. And then Milton I said, well, I'll just eat what you're going to eat, because he was going to eat like Jamaican, Caribbean, something like that. So I said, I'll just get something there. It was closed. We had a hard time. We had a hard time trying to find food, but we made it work. Yeah. But you guys, we just wanted to come in the video here. Didn't want to keep you long. We just wanted to do a review on our customer and really good friend. He's a really nice God-fearing man. He believes in God. He believes God gonna do what he said he's gonna do, and I love it. And so every time he come, we talking about the goodness of God, and that's what I love about it. So I know it's gonna be blessed, but we had to come on and give it some love.
Yeah,
right.
And we ain't giving nothing love that we don't put our stamp of approval on.
Exactly.
You've been doing that, but I'm looking forward to having some more. One. And I'm not a funnel cake guy.
Yes.
But that worked.
Yeah. So you guys, this is gonna conclude our video for today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend.
And tell a friend and hit that notification so you'll know when to tell a friend.
That's right. That's right. Don't forget to check out our other videos on The Role Effect and Girls Talk. Don't forget to check that out as well. And we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Role Effect. Just us. Yeah. Ain't nobody else, baby. Just us.